Good morning, Center for Effective Living Community. It's Valerie Ling with Teddy here this morning. We put a spotlight on Exercise Your Mood Month, an initiative of Black Dog Institute. And in the last video, Tahani and I were talking about how it can be misconstrued that when you have a mental health issue, it's just simply a matter of just putting on your gear and just getting moving. But it actually is quite difficult, and there are barriers when you are suffering from a mental health issue that can prevent you quite legitimately from actually feeling like you can get moving. One of the barriers, I think, is that self-voice, that critical voice stops us. We worry about that people might judge us, or that we're having difficulties in our everyday lives. What more actually thinking that we could actually do something like get moving. And one of the things I thought I would talk about today is to actually just shift that focus. If we just shift our focus to something else or somebody else, in this case, a loved pet perhaps, and just made a very small goal, even just getting out for 5 minutes with a dog, a loved pet, and putting the focus on what it's going to be like to spend time with them and what it's going to give for them, it can just help us to get over that barrier of our own self-voice that tells us we can't do it. So Teddy's going to benefit today from having just a 5-minute exposure to the sun with me. That's the wonderful thing, the benefits of sunlight as well in our mental health, even if you're not thinking too much about a movement goal, but even just getting out into the sunlight, it provides us with a bunch of neurochemicals that helps with stabilization of mood. Okay, I think Teddy's about ready to go. So with that, I'll say goodbye and wish you a lovely morning.